Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this episode. I am privileged to have another friend on the podcast today. His name is Mansur, but I'll allow him to introduce himself. So, Mansur, please tell us a bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mansur Kaskabasov. I'm a Kazakh from Kazakhstan. I'm currently in France, pursuing my master degree in international business management in a business school, Grenoble École de Management. Although I'm currently studying business, my bachelor degree was in political science and international relations. I would say it's a very interesting field of study, and I would have probably pursued my further degree in public policy or governance if not for the past, I would say, 3 years that have impacted me tremendously, ultimately resulting in me now studying international business. And that is, I gained a professional experience. I opened a fintech startup, which essentially deals with investments. I managed, engaged in development, engaged in client relations, recruitment, legal documentation. And in short, these past few years have, in a way, shaken my plans by introducing entrepreneurship in my life and leading to me being here now studying business in Grenoble.
Oh, nice. So let's then dive into your business experience. You said you started a fintech back in Kazakhstan. Please tell us about that experience.
So maybe I can first say, start with what my company is. And my company deals and manages investments such as portfolio investments, cryptocurrency, and asset management.
Okay.
It is operating for 3 years, and it is regulated by a state authority. When we have just started the startup, our first goal was obviously to obtain a license necessary to carry out the investment activities. So half a year we spent on bureaucracy, obtaining the license, hiring. We had to hire the developers. We wouldn't lose time to develop a platform for our first project. And our first project was a failure. But
it was? Oh no!
We were able to we were able to change and adapt to changes occurring in the market and in the economy. And as such, our subsequent projects have been thankfully more successful and quite profitable. The idea was that it would allow people to invest in stocks, pretty much something like what Robinhood did in the US.
Yeah.
Yes. And the project was a failure because we were not able to launch the platform on time.
Oh, okay.
And thereby benefit from the first mover advantage. There were substantial delays from our side because the platform developers were not sufficiently committed to actually developing the product. It was, I would say, my mistake, as I could not recognize this and spot this on time, as I did not really understand the coding. When they told me it was a problem with a bug, then a server, then again and again and again. And obviously, we spotted that the developer was simply not progressing at all because apparently he took other orders from the site and was loaded with finishing other projects. We, of course, given him an ultimatum. And then he failed again. We fired him, got a new developer. It all took time. And when other competitors already entered the market, we were only halfway there.
Ouch.
And then the larger companies entered the market, and it was no more feasible for us to compete with them. What we have done, though, is we made a very thorough reflection on the situation. We made a lot of changes in the company's operations, the scope for our projects. We have changed the segment, integrated a different CRM, ERP, and in a way, we have benefited somewhat from our failed project. And maybe, and I think I've learned a lot from this project.
Yeah. They say you learn a lot from failure than you do from success. What are some of the lessons you picked up that you can share with us?
So what I've learned from this, I can again relate to the failed project. It was the first big project for me, and it was very impactful for me personally. Because I learned about how crucial it is to be multifaceted and versatile, and definitely adaptive and reflective so you can reflect on your past mistakes and adapt to the current environment. So you wouldn't just desperately sit, and you got to make changes. You got to move on. So due to these changes we made then, our company still operates and is quite successful. And after this experience actually with the developers, I immersed myself in continuous learning of things that I'm not good at or weak at. So at my self-development time, my best friend is YouTube or Coursera. Yes, and at the moment I strive to improve my programming skills.
Wow. And that's a clear sign of an entrepreneur. Keep it up, man. Well, as you may already know, we try to keep this podcast brief, and so this is all time will allow us. To wrap it all up, what are your final thoughts?
Thank you very much, Har, for this time. It was a pleasure for me to be with you and talking and giving this interview.
Thank you also, Mansur, for agreeing to have a conversation with me. I have thoroughly enjoyed speaking to you. It's been insightful, and I want to believe our listeners share the same sentiments.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for listening. Watch out for our next episode, which comes out next Tuesday. Until then,